This week,
students and teachers celebrate each other during Staff Appreciation Week.
Intro to Business students learn from a food truck.
A PSA on final exams.
Little Woman hits the stage in the final production of the year.
And the annual senior sign-off.
All this and more on the MWHS Wildcat News. Welcome back, Wildcats. I'm Logan Mosley.
And I'm Samuel Whitaker.
Every year, Staff Appreciation Week is a nice way to end off the school year and for students to show how much they care about their teachers. News Director Nate Broker and Entertainment Editor Carly Bailey bring you behind the scenes of all the festivities.
May 6th through May 10th, otherwise known as National Teacher Appreciation Week, is a time for all teachers to be celebrated. Throughout the week, various activities were set up for teachers to show how they are appreciated. With this, Assistant Principal Sam Ballard and Student Council sponsor Allie Bragg partnered with Scouter Joy Acres to set up a petting zoo to let teachers have a fun and interactive activity during their breaks.
So we were thinking puppies at first, like come pet the puppies, but then we're like, not everyone likes dogs, and that like most people have a dog. So then I saw on college campuses they were bringing the Scouter Joy Acres out and all these different animals that they could bring, and I'm like, I wonder, is that something we could do? So we started checking into it, and we're like, yeah, let's do that.
The petting zoo is a great experience for teachers to get outside and interact with the animals. Everything from a miniature horse to newborn dogs up for adoption were there, as Scouter Joy Acres is an advocate for adoption.
We like to share what we have. We feel like animal therapy is something that we are passionate about at the farm, and we believe that when we bring the animals out and let them interact with the community or people in the community, it just makes people happy being around animals, and that's what we like to do, spread the joy.
This event was just one of many throughout the week that made teachers feel recognized for their hard work throughout the year. Experiencing a potential once-in-a-lifetime opportunity was something that the working staff will never forget.
Pretty much since COVID, teachers have had a really stressful time in the classroom, and with it being the end of the year too, students, teachers, staff, all of us are pretty stressed out trying to get through finals and AP testing. So it's a nice little break just to show. So we were really thankful that Student Council and Unified put this on for us.
For the MWHS Wildcat News, this has been Carly Bailey and Nate Broker.
Make sure to pick up your yearbook in room 312 before the end of the year. You must either bring a photo ID or a student ID to get a yearbook. If you want to purchase one, it'll be $80 with either cash or check.
Every semester, Intro to Business students make their own concept food trucks. This year, actual food truck owners came in to teach the students how to successfully run the business. Sports Director Nathan Delaney has more.
On Thursday, May 9th and Monday, May 13th, owners of Hudson's Mini Donuts visited Millard West to show their food truck and teach about their business to Intro to Business students.
So Mrs. Rogers reached out to me, sent me an email, and told me that she was looking to have a couple of food truck owners come out to her class, give a presentation on the business, and maybe a tour of my operation. So I decided to go ahead and do that. What a challenge it is to start your own business, let alone a mobile business like this, a mobile food business. There's a lot of challenges that go into it, but it can be incredibly rewarding. So hopefully they got a little peek behind the curtain on what it's like.
The class started with the students going outside to see the truck, getting a peek behind the curtains to how the food truck operates, as well as getting a chance to try some of the food.
How the other guy that came in, like how he runs his business, how Bill works around problems and markets everything. So that was kind of nice to understand and learn about. It helped a lot with understanding how everything's built and how everything's put together, so it can be efficient, because that's one of the main issues, is just efficiency.
After that, the students would go back to the classroom and listen to a slideshow presentation by the owners about the hardships of running a food truck.
Yeah, I was hoping to kind of connect the real world, the real business world, to what my students are doing in my classes. They work through a food truck business plan throughout the entire year. So I was hoping having the food trucks come in would give them that real world example for them to kind of refocus towards the end of the year. I think it was important for students to kind of see what it actually takes to make a food truck, how much it would cost, the layout, all of the different aspects that go into a food truck business. And touring that food truck kind of gave my students a little bit of motivation to know how much research really goes into that kind of business.
All in all, the experience worked to give students a better understanding of what it is like to run your own business and help students stay engaged as the school year is winding down. For the MWHS Wildcat News, this has been Nathan Delaney.
Seniors, graduation practice is the 24th at Baxter Arena at 9 a.m. Graduation is the 25th, also at 9 a.m.
Seniors, you must also turn in your laptop bag, and charger. If you do not, you will not receive your diploma. If there's any issues with your laptop or laptop charger, you must pay the fee, otherwise you will not receive your diploma. And now, this quick PSA from staff reporter Jacob Larson on how to get ready for your final exams.
There are many things you need to do to prepare for your final exams. Doing things like studying with classmates, getting a good night's sleep, reducing test anxiety, and reviewing your answers can help you prepare both mentally and physically for a test. Some popular studying sites include Kahoot, Quizzes, and Quizlet. These sites add fun ways to learn about your subject in a multiple choice format. The reason these sites are so popular is because you can make a custom study set with questions you need to learn for an exam, and there's a learn mode that allows you to study for the long and short term. On the day before a test, remember to study the material and get to bed early. And on the day of a test, make sure you have everything you need to review your notes and to remain confident in yourself as to not psych yourself out. According to the London School of Business, it's always best to study during the day or evening and worse to study in the morning, specifically from 4 to 7 a.m. Remember that with the right determination and work ethic, you can pass any test that comes your way.
The critically acclaimed musical Little Women hit the stage in the drama department's final production of the year. Staff reporter Caden Reynolds has more.
On April 25th and 26th, the MWHS Theater Department put on a performance of Little Women.
Okay, this is based on a book, by Louisa May Alcott that's been around for over 100 years. We're like at 150, 60 years. My math is bad, but this is a Civil War era text that has just resonated with people year after year after year.
With this being one of the longer productions, and with the end of the year approaching, how would the theater department be able to work out all of the...
That it went well?
I think it went really well. For what time we were given, I think we put on a fantastic show. And all of us are really, really proud of how it went with the time crunch that we had. So I almost thought it made us better because we were more on the ball and ready to do things.
Other things to note about the play would be the usage of lighting and technical effects.
I wasn't backstage out of the sound booth. I worked with 3 other people in my crew, and one other person was with me doing the show. The other 2 were backstage. I was on a crew. I was on sound crew, which meant I ran the microphones during the show. I turned them on, and I balanced them, and I ran the monitor for the pit. It's that kind of thing.
This was Caden Reynolds.
Seniors, today is your final day of school. For everybody else, it will be Thursday, the 23rd. The last 2 days will be an early dismissal at 12:30, with Wednesday being an odd day and Thursday an even day.
Finally, the senior sign-off by myself and Trey Jokums. As the 2024 school year comes to a close, the class of 2024 gets ready to move on to bigger and brighter things like college.
Yeah, we just want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts that what you've done for journalism. It's been great. But now, stress of journalism is over, and now it's time to worry about taxes and other schoolwork in college.
Yeah, we want to wish you guys the greatest future. Good luck on your future endeavors and everything like that.
Except for Logan.
Hi, I am Logan Mosley. I am the editor-in-chief of the MWHS Wildcat News. I am the Strive executive producer for the past 3 years, and I'm also sitting on top of Nathan Delaney's car.
I'm Nathan Delaney.
My name is Carly Bailey.
I'm Michael Bartholomew.
Michaela Potter. My name is Blake Gaylor. Quinn Burton.
My name is Nate Baroker.
I'm Delaney.
One of my favorite Midwest journalism moments is probably last year when I won state. I spent about 2.5 hours after school editing a broadcast, about 15 minutes recording the voiceover script because I just couldn't say the words right. And originally it was about 3.5 minutes long, and I cut it down to just 3. And I thought I was going to get like 7th looking at everybody else's, and I beat Nate and Carly, who beat me earlier in the same category with the same stories. So, you know what? I'll take it.
It's not you crying on stream?
Like I said,
my favorite journalism memory is probably commentating the Battle of Q Street and just all the Friday Night Football games because they were a ton of fun and they were a great experience.
My favorite journalism memory was definitely winning first place in state journalism.
My favorite journalism memory is junior year when we went down to Nebraska for the convention.
My favorite journalism moment was when I got to take pictures at the women's state basketball tournament this year.
My favorite memory definitely is winning state. My favorite memory in journalism would probably be state journalism this year. Just seeing like myself and like my friends being state champions, that was really cool.
My favorite journalism memory was probably the bus ride to the Nebraska journalism camp for all the high schools, just because it was fun with all my friends.
My favorite memories is probably my sophomore year when the yearbooks came out. I really liked the class and the book turned out really well, so it was just a fun time.
I'm gonna miss the live streaming crew probably the most. We had so much fun. We make everything the best we can. You know, whether it be me commanding Sam to make whatever graphics I feel are necessary and testing his limits every single day, just seeing if Nathan's gonna slap me in new ways with his patented love taps. That's patent pending. I have coined everything. I'm gonna take it from him, so he can't love tap me from that. And he taps me with hate. Just want that to be on the record. Whether it be, you know, the funny moments we have on stream. It can be Trey accidentally panning to Michaela in the middle of a 20-0 Burt game in which I wanted to just go to sleep and go home. Or, you know, how we blew out Miller North and Grand Island this year. To me crying on stream, thank you Sam for that. I mean, it's everything. I've gotten old friends, new friends, you know, everyone that I could have asked this year and years past to help out with these streams, and I've loved every second of it.
I'm just gonna miss the class and all the great people that were in there and just the fun times we had during class and just all that.
I'm probably gonna miss Mr. Hilburn the most.
What I'm going to miss the most from journalism is probably how chill the class is and how we can just get our work done every single day.
The people and the way that our school likes to interact with it, and that everybody like gets excited about seeing like what we publish and what we do.
Definitely miss messing with Logan's computer. I think I'm gonna miss most like going into room 312 and then just having like a really fun time. I'm gonna miss like the environment and all of the people who like made it a really fun time.
The thing that I'll miss the most about journalism is having a chill first block to come to every morning and reporting about things that's happening in our community.
Next year, I'm gonna miss the people in the class for sure, and the food days.
This is the class of 2024 signing off.
Tonight at 7 p.m. at Warner Park, the Wildcat varsity baseball team will be taking on the Lincoln East Spartans in a rematch of last year's state championship. The theme is blackout with white hard hats. Get there early as seats will fill up fast. That's all for this year, Wildcats. Have a safe summer, seniors.
We want to congratulate you and wish you the best on your future endeavors. To everybody else, we'll see you next year.